You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast, and our special guest today is KJ, our kitty correspondent. We're talking all things cats, kitties, yes, things you need to know, and questions you might have, so stay tuned. And now, Positively Patty Podcast with our friend, our special kitty correspondent. That's KJ. KJ's here. Meow.
Hello, meow.
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 We're talking today about some of your questions. I think this is a great topic, and we want to do more of this on Pet Pals TV. People write to you, and they want to know what's going on with my cat. You've done a lot of research, haven't you?
I have spent my life, as my book says, raised by cats.
Meow behind the mic.
Behind the mic and the meows.
Meow, yeah, that's it.
Yep,
that's
there
it.
you go.
Yep. And that book is available how?
It is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. And if you go to raisedbycats.com, you can actually get the best price, the fastest shipping, and I will sign it for you.
Wonderful. I love that. Okay, people have questions. Here's one.
Yes.
That we're going to have on our show on Pet Pals TV, which you'll tune in for, is, does my cat know his name?
Yes, yes, and I'm so happy to say that there is research that has proven this, and it wasn't, just a bunch of us crazy cat people who were like, I told you. These were scientists, researchers, veterinarians who really went through this testing to see if a cat recognized certain words, which they do, and their name is one of them.
Yep.
They also recognize their owner versus somebody else saying, their name. So to have that sort of like, here is scientific proof that our cats know their names, and then to go so far as to say they also choose when they listen. Is
so if they don't respond to their name, it's not that they didn't hear it or recognize it, it's that they're like, not today.
Not right now, not in the middle of my nap, not hungry, don't need you.
I love it. Also, one of the questions I've heard before is cats meow to talk to humans.
That is also correct.
I love that, because they don't meow to each other generally. They may hiss or something, but they don't meow the way
they do not. So a cat's primary way of communication is one with each other is scent, which is why we know that they will rub on things, and they are exchanging scents and marking each other as safe and marking us as safe. But the meowing really became something that came about when we moved them inside the house. We're like, hey, these might be nice little companions. And I like to say that they realized we were going to be pretty cool caretakers, but we were a little bit slow, so they needed a way to get us moving and doing what they wanted.
I love it. And
they started using the meow to communicate with us, which now domesticated cats will sometimes communicate with each other with that meow, but it did come out of their need to live amongst humans and have a way to talk to us.
I just love that. Something else we've talked about before, how shall we say this? Cats may be, especially those that are outside cats, they're prey and predator at the same time. So that really puts them in a ticklish situation, doesn't it?
It does. It makes it very different. When we started as humans to domesticate cats, we thought, that was pretty easy with dogs. We'll just do that with cats.
Yeah.
And that does not work with cats, because a dog does not have a prey drive, which means a dog is not afraid it's going to be eaten on a regular basis. A cat is actually fearing for its life on a regular basis.
All the time.
And if we go as far as to even look at common behavioral problems, whether it's peeing outside the box or showing aggression, those are signs that a cat is not feeling safe. So it is really important that we understand that behavior and the fact that they do have this innate drive to be concerned for their own safety.
Right.
And as their caretakers, it's our job to figure out what makes them feel safe, whether it's putting shelves up high so that they can survey the area and feel safer, or giving them boxes on the floor that they can hide in. All of those things are ways we can enrich their lives, and the safer they feel, the happier they are, and the more we consider them a quote-unquote good cat.
Good cat. A safe cat is a
Happy cat.
Oh, I love it
Yes.
so much. Now, how many kitties does KJ have?
We have 7 rescue cats.
7!
And I always have to add, I also have a husband.
Oh, there's so much I could say here.
I had 1 cat when I met my husband.
Really?
He is the crazy cat lady.
And now you have 7.
7,
So
yes.
Patches loves them too, right?
He does. And all of ours are rescues. And I tell people, I did imagine when I grew up that I was going to have cats, but I never, was like, I'm going to have at least 7 cats. There's just a lot of cats in the shelters and rescues. And we have found that, especially during the pandemic, it was like, well, I'm home, what's another cat? So as long as you're financially able to take care of them and provide them the time and the food and the things that they need, which we are able to do, although some days I'm like, why did I? This is all I do is take care of my cats.
I've seen your kitties. They're so nice, and they are safe. They feel very safe. But they all have distinct personalities too.
Very much so, and it's interesting to see how they live in a cat hierarchy, right? Because outside they have plenty of space. They don't really necessarily need to exist together, although we do have community cats who have learned that keeping each other warm and defending a territory is good. When they live inside and they start to kind of decide who's the godfather of the house and who's the low man on the totem pole, it becomes very interesting to watch.
And who should I play with? And speaking of playing, I did learn this, which I didn't know. When you have those laser lights, and I use some for Timber sometimes to give him a little exercise. Timber is my kitty. And what you do is you should let them grab something, because they want to hold on. They want to feel they caught something. So don't just use the light. Give them something at the end so they can go, ha-ha, I got it.
And it's so great what we've learned. I worked in a cat clinic for 12 years. And
I didn't know that.
And to see how far we've come in understanding cats in like the last 20 years is amazing. And that is one of the things is that again, we go back to their natural drive. If they're hunting and hunting and hunting and never catching anything, they get frustrated. And what happens is they start to misdirect that aggression, and they might go after your leg when you go by, or go after another cat in the house.
Something they could catch.
Yeah, they've got to catch something at some point, right? So it's okay to run them and run their energy out with that light, but always make sure that it ends with something that they can get in their mouth and kind of chew around. Feel like they have successfully hunted.
We've talked about this before, and also Don Benefiel with Indie Neighborhood Cats. Outside cats can do okay if you help them, give them a shelter, styrofoam boxes with straw, not hay, because it's winter now. Also take them, food on a regular basis, and make sure that they're vetted and everything's okay. Indie Neighborhood Cats does a wonderful thing. We just have so many kitties out there right now.
We do.
And kitties can make kitties at 4 months of age, so get them spayed and neutered.
And if you want to know just how important it is that we take care of those community cats and we get the outdoor cats fixed, 80% of the kittens that come through our shelters and rescues have come from outdoor cats. So even just getting our indoor pets spayed and neutered isn't enough. We have to do that and take care of the outdoor population.
Yeah. And they can do stuff for you, like barn cats.
They sure can.
They can catch. They chase those chipmunks away. That's for sure.
Yeah, chipmunks, mice, all those things that we don't want. They become great little members of our community, and when we get them fixed, they have less territory issues, less cat fighting there, and they become great members of communities. I mean, there are some people in elderly people and in neighborhoods where maybe they feel isolated, that community cat is their only source of comfort, and they look forward to seeing them. So it is a really important mission that our community cat programs have.
Okay, and again, someone wants to learn more about your book. Where do they find that again?
You can go to kjontheair.com and you can get the book on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, or even Books A Million.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We'll do this. We'll do more. Look for KJ on Pet Pals TV. She always has great information. She's our kitty correspondent. Thank you, thank you, thank you again.
Thank you. Meow.
Meow. We'll be back with more on the Positively Patty podcast.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.